Hey you, today we're going to be talking about shipping supplies. And these are shipping supplies that you can use with your Etsy shop or any type of online business. If you are new to shipping or if you just want to find new vendors or new shipping supplies, then you want to stay tuned. Welcome to Healthy, Wealthy, Skinny, where we focus on the steps to help you live a healthy, wealthy, and skinny life. I'm Sean, and if you are ready to start thriving and not just surviving, go ahead and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so you get a notification every week when I drop a new video. And be sure to stay until the very end because, as always, I've got something special for you. I have two playlists where I talk about different types of online businesses. One is my Etsy Shop for Beginners series, and the other is my Side Hustle series. In the comments, I often get questions around shipping, so I decided I'd do an entire video dedicated to the shipping supplies that you'll need for your online business. Because I want you to be able to save this video and use it later as a reference, I'm going to leave links in the description so you can jump around to the different sections of this video. I'll also leave links in the descriptions to all of the products that I'm going to go over so you can easily click and go get the shipping supplies that you need. The first thing you're going to need is a P.O. box or mailbox. On your shipping labels, you'll have to have a return address, and you don't want to use your home address because it's simply not safe. You can get a P.O. box from USPS or the UPS store. I personally use the UPS store because I like the fact that you have a physical mailing address and not a P.O. box number. But for the purpose of shipping out your products and having a return address, a P.O. box will work just fine. The price of your P.O. box or your mailbox at the UPS store will vary in price due to the size. And I'm pretty sure prices will vary based on your location. So I don't want to give you a general price for those. What I recommend doing is doing a Google search and finding the post office that is closest to you or the UPS store that is closest to you and finding out their prices. They may require you to come in and get more information, but that's going to give you the most accurate pricing depending on the box size that you need. The next thing you might need for shipping are bubble mailers or poly mailers. These come in a variety of sizes, designs, and colors, and you can get them from places like Etsy, Amazon, or U-Pack and Ship. For my business, I use both poly mailers and bubble mailers. I use the bubble mailers for my stickers, and I use the poly mailers for my t-shirts. I purchased my last batch of poly mailers from U-Pack and Ship. I purchased the 10 by 13 size, and I got 300 for about $25. For my stickers, I use rose gold bubble mailers, and I believe I got my last batch of those from Etsy, but you can also get those from Amazon or U-Pack and Ship. As your business grows, you can upgrade to custom poly mailers, but I wouldn't recommend that when you're just getting started. The next shipping supply you might need are clear poly bags, and these just give an added layer of protection to your items. I use these for my t-shirts and my stickers. I get them in the size 10 by 13 for my t-shirts, and I use that same size for my hoodies as well. I use a smaller size of these clear poly bags for my stickers just to give them some added protection. I purchased my clear poly bags from Amazon, and here recently I've been using the brand Packet Chic. But there are a lot of brands that are available on Amazon. I would say just look at the reviews. As with anything you're buying from Amazon, and choose the best prices. For my last purchase of these bags, I purchased the 10 by 13 size for my t-shirts and other apparel, and I got 200 bags for about $17. The next shipping supply you might need are boxes. I don't use very many boxes because I use poly mailers and most of my items are pretty soft. During the holiday in my Etsy shop, I do offer gift wrapping, and when I offer that, I do use a box just so I get a nice square or rectangle package. You can get boxes from Amazon, U-Pack and Ship, or Uline. I recommend choosing your vendor based on the amount of boxes that you're going to need. If you need a large amount of boxes, you may be able to get a better discount using one vendor as opposed to the other. The next thing you might need is bubble wrap. If you're shipping glass or anything that is fragile, bubble wrap is a good way to protect those items. You can get bubble wrap from Amazon, U-Pack and Ship, or again, Uline. All of these are good places to get your protective type of supplies. I don't use a lot of bubble wrap in my shipping routines because I do not ship anything that is fragile. When I do use bubble wrap, it is again for my holiday packages when I do gift wrapping, and I simply use the bubble wrapping to hold the twine or whatever decorative items I'm putting on my boxes together because I want the package to stay just as I wrap it when I'm sending it out in my poly mailer. The next item you might need is tissue paper or crinkle paper. I use tissue paper when I pack my t-shirts, hoodies, and other apparel items. I really just like the feel and the sound that it gives to the items when my customer is pulling those items out of the bag. When I'm doing my gift wrapping, I add crinkle paper into the box just because it makes it look nice and full. I get my tissue paper and my crinkle paper from the dollar store. You can also get these items from Amazon, but I find that they are cheaper at the dollar store. My tissue paper is, of course, $1 from the dollar store, and I cut it so I get about 4 sheets from one piece of tissue paper, so it is really inexpensive. These are items that I need to make my packages look nice, so I don't want to spend a lot of money in this area. The next shipping supply you might need is tape, especially if you use boxes to pack your items. You can get regular packing tape, which you can get from Walmart, Amazon, U-Pack and Ship, or Uline. Or you can go as far as using custom branded tape that you can get from various companies. I don't have to use tape in my shipping routine, so I don't have vendors that I use for this. But if you do, I'd like for you to leave a comment in the description and help everybody out. Let us know what kind of tape you use and if you use any custom tape. And if you feel comfortable, drop prices in as well. The next item you're going to need is a scale. You have to know the exact weight of all of your packages before you buy your shipping labels. And I'm going to cover shipping labels next. You can get a very inexpensive scale to weigh your items off of Amazon. I bought a really cute rose gold scale and it only cost me about $22. This next item that I'm going to mention was a game changer for me. I wouldn't normally recommend buying a piece of equipment when you can do something manually, especially when you're first starting out, but this is a case where I'm going to do just that. The next item is a thermal label printer. When I first started, I used full sheets of sticker paper because I had it on hand. What I would do is print 2 shipping labels on an 8.5 by 11 full sticker sheet, and then use either scissors or a paper cutter to cut those labels in half. This was very time consuming and the labels just didn't look as professional as they could be. The absolute best decision that I made was to buy a thermal label printer. It saved me time because I didn't have to cut the labels out myself, and it also saved me money because I wasn't using the ink from my printer. Thermal label printers do not use ink. And another plus is with this option I was able to get the professional looking labels that I wanted. The 2 most popular label printers are the Dymo and the Rollo. I decided to go with the Rollo because it had really good reviews on Amazon and it was a little bit cheaper. Right now the Dymo is $214.84 on Amazon and the Rollo is $189.99 on Amazon. I've had my Rollo for about 2 years now and I've only had one issue with it. It was an issue I was having where it was only printing half of my label. All I had to do was Google it, someone showed me how to fix it, and I was back up and running. So when you can, I highly recommend investing in a label printer. The next thing you're going to need is labels. And this is whether you get a label printer or you do them by hand. You'll need some type of labels, whether it be sticker paper or the labels that you'll add to your Dymo or Rollo thermal printer. I get the 4x6 labels for my Rollo printer from Amazon, and in my last purchase I got 500 for $20. When I was using sticker paper, I also got that from Amazon and I used the Online Labels brand. The next thing you might want to add to your packages when you're shipping are thank you cards. You can get your thank you cards from Vistaprint or Canva. I use Canva to design my thank you cards, so I go ahead and get them printed from Canva as well. My last order was for 200 thank you cards, and I get them printed front and back, and it cost me roughly about $42. The more you buy, the cheaper they get. And I also like to use Canva because I use Rakuten and I get 7.5% cash back from using that. If you're not familiar with cashback programs, then I'll leave a link to a video that I did somewhere above me so you can go and check that out. But I am a firm believer in getting cash back whenever I can. And the last things I want to mention are optional things that you might want to add to your packaging just to make them look nice. Things like yarn, twine, stickers, and I've even seen people add candy into their packaging. Things to make them stand out from their competitors. So when it comes to your packaging, be creative, make it look nice, and give your customer an experience. But be careful because you don't want to spend too much money on your packaging or your shipping supplies because that takes away from your profit. If you're just getting started and you want some packaging ideas, I highly recommend going to TikTok. You can do a search for small business or packaging and you'll get tons of ideas and see how a lot of other small businesses are packing and shipping their items. So there you have it. Those are the supplies that you're going to need to ship your online orders. If you want to see me using these items, I want you to watch my Etsy vlog where you can see me packing and shipping actual orders. If you have any questions about anything, leave those in the comments and I'll get back to you right away. Or if you have any suggestions that might help the rest of the HWS family, then definitely leave those in the comments as well. You made it to bonus time and I promised you something special. All you have to do is look down in the description, click on the link, give me your email address, and I'll send it your way. But before you do that, I'd like for you to watch this video right here. Yes, the one right below me, because I've got some more cool stuff to share with you, and I am going to go and meet you over there. Bye for now.